Samsung's princess married her bodyguard, but soon her life turned into a nightmare. In 1999, when Lee Boo-jin married Bodyguard, what felt like a fairy tale turned out to be a sad reality. BJ's family among the world's richest, on the other hand. The Bodyguard came from a humble, ordinary family. Despite their significance difference, they became a married couple. Why did BJ marry someone from simple background instead of a royal? Wealthy people in America are free to marry anyone they choose. That's not the case in Korea. In all of South Korea, the most significant and influential businesses are controlled by about 20 families. Their children are referred to as chaebols, and they typically tie the knot. Samsung is at the forefront of this group. The Lee family of Samsung resembles a dynasty. On October 6, 1970, BJ was born in Seoul. Her mother is a millionaire businesswoman and philanthropist. While her father was the late billionaire chairman of Samsung, she received her diploma from Korea's Daewon Foreign Language High School. He chose to get his daughter a bodyguard out of concern for her protection. Since Lim Woo-jae was the most reliable person in the area around him, he moved him to his daughter for total security. But he never imagined that this would be the final choice he would ever regret in his life. Lim was raised in an ordinary household. His parents were modest store owner. Prior to graduating from high school, he began working and accepted a security position at Samsung Group. He was not wealthy, he had no remarkable background, and he lacked depth of knowledge. Lim, who was 2 years BJ's senior, was quite attractive and gave her a sense of security. They fell in love as their relationship developed rapidly. The former leader of the Samsung Group had 4 children, and among them, BJ was rumored to be the favorite. Her father always took her to major events and held her hand proudly. Despite the fact that he had 3 daughters, she was so adored by the public that they called her the Samsung Princess. That's why everyone in the nation was startled when BJ declared she was getting married to her bodyguard. August 1999 saw the bodyguard and the affluent women get married, which turned into an all-over controversy. The wedding not only captured the attention of the business community, but also the general public, as their union was seen as a modern-day fairy tales. After the marriage, he was transferred to MIT overseas for more schooling, and was realized from his duties as a bodyguard. At first, Lim believed that being wealthy meant having unlimited resources to spend however one pleased. However, he found it difficult to concentrate on his studies after having to. He soon lost it and started spending most of his time in bed reading and playing video games after growing irritated and dissatisfied in the US. Subsequently, he disclosed that during this trying time, he had attempted self-harm twice. Since he struggled to understand his studies, BJ's father had to bring him back to Korea and directly appoint him as vice president of Samsung Motor. Company employees made fun of him and even took away his responsibilities. This made him feel increasingly inferior and resentful, feeling that the Lee family was constantly disliking him. His anger mounted, and he regrettably took his displeasure out on his wife because of the shame this would cause BJ. She never told her family about Lim's drinking habit and never reported him to the police in order to prevent a scandal for the firm. At one point, despite BJ being pregnant, he even started acting aggressively towards her. At the time, BJ's remarkable skills and business sense saved Schiller Hotel from bankruptcy within a few years. She increased the hotel performance 650%. As a result, she was soon appointed as the only female president of Samsung Group, seeing that he was depressed and unsuccessful, and that his wife's career was flourishing. Lim felt very uneasy, but instead of putting an effort to improve his situation, he started drinking non-stop, spending money extravagantly, and engaging in multiple affairs with high-profile celebrities. Externally, it appeared that the couple was happily married without any issues. However, their private lives told a different story. In 2007, after 8 years together, BJ and Lim separated. By 2014, BJ had initiated divorce proceedings. Initially, Lim pleaded against the divorcee. He requested a breakup fee of approximately $1 billion. Due to the substantial financial stakes and BJ's status as the eldest princess of the Samsung Group, the divorce process spanned 5 years. In 2019, the South Korea court ruled that BJ should pay around $6 million to finalize the divorce. While this might seem considerable given her personal net worth of nearly $4 billion, not including his family's wealth, it was a relatively modest sum.